Mamdani's win in the New York mayoral election was quite surprising to many. But in fact, there's really a key reason why he won. Regardless whether you like him or you hate him, whether you're on the left or the right, a key factor that played into his success was his communication skills. In this video, we're going to be talking about 3 points in his success. Point number 1 was his confidence and his charisma played a key role in his success, in his being voted as the mayor. People like people who can express themselves confidently, who possess charisma. Many a time, if you look at the politicians who have become successful, they do tend to have charismatic qualities. They do tend to speak with confidence. And so, if you want to be successful in your particular field, it does help significantly if you yourself are coming across as confident and presenting yourself with charisma. It doesn't matter if you're trying to be a politician, if you're trying to secure a job interview, if you're trying any situation which you're trying to sell yourself and convince and persuade others, confidence and charisma plays a key role. So let's take a deeper dive into why he won. If you look at the other candidates he was competing against, none of them spoke with as much confidence or charisma as him. And age is not the key factor here. Yes, he was younger compared to many other candidates, but there's many a time where you have two political candidates. One can be older, one can and be more confident and charismatic. So age is not the key thing here, nor is it necessarily if you're left or right or anywhere in between where you align politically. So certain states, they always choose someone who's right-wing, or other areas, they always choose someone who's left-wing. In this case, it tended to be either or. It could have been left or right. So many a time, as much as we may not like it, it's not about what you stand for alone. It's also about how you communicate your values. So you can have someone who's a really evil person presenting really awful ideas, a complete unanimously agreed bad person. Yet, if they can speak confidently, if they can present themselves well, they can speak with charisma, then they can win the votes and the hearts of the people despite being a bad person. So it's not all about what it is, the message you're saying, although that is really important. And of course, everything we're trying to present and promote should be ethical and of good values. But the key role also is about how you present yourself. What words are you using? How confident you are? What are the expressions you're coming across? So, to conclude, think about the areas you want to work on, the goals you want to achieve. Maybe it's a particular job you want, or you want to improve certain skills and increase yourself in certain areas. Ensure you're working on your confidence in that particular area. Ensure you're working on your communication and your charisma. This will help you significantly when it comes to job interviews, when it comes to climbing up the career ladder. This has helped me significantly. In the beginning of my career, I was more shy, I lacked confidence, and sort of middle way through my career, I wasn't quite the senior person yet, but I was working significantly on my confidence, on my speaking skills. Although I didn't have necessarily the fully fledged managerial and senior experience I wanted, I was able to communicate that I had done senior roles, I had supervised others, I had trained others. And because I was able to converse and convey this confidently and articulately, I was able to land the more senior and now eventually managerial roles. So even if you lack certain experience in the particular job you want, you can make up for it from really expressing yourself in a confident manner, making sure you know your subject well. You're the subject matter expert. Try this in an interview. This has been extremely successful for me, and I'm sure it will be successful for you.